Hi Clarinets, welcome back for another video. Today it's Accent Book 2, page 10. On page 10, we're learning the 16th notes. 16th notes are often in groups of 4, but one 16th note is worth 1/4 of a beat in 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4 time. But like I said, we often see these 16th notes in groups of 4, and we count them 1 E-anda, 2 E-anda, 3 E-anda, 4 E-anda. I often tell my students to think of a word that has a syllable pattern that matches. Well, can you think of a 4-syllable word that sounds like 1 E-anda, like 16th notes? I often suggest the state Mississippi. Mississippi, 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 Mississippi. That sounds like 1 E-anda, 2 E-anda, 3 E-anda, 4 E-anda. And it helps us hear the rhythm pattern of 4/16. Let's practice that and add it to number 29, 4 to the beat, talking about those 16th notes. 4 of them get 1 beat. This has B flats and E flats, so we're going to need that 2 inside E flat fingering in our first measure. Also, if you look in measure 3 of exercise 29, you're going to see that we have a high E flat to an alternate C pattern right there, like we did on page 9. So if you need that help with the E flat to C, review page 9. Here we go. Get your 16th notes ready. 1 E-anda, 2, and 3. 1 E-anda, 2, ready, go. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. That alternate C fingering is really helpful. I hope you're getting used to it and you're getting familiar with it. Number 30 is called The Thunderer, and it's by John Philip Sousa. It has our 16th notes in it. What's different here is we're in the key of G major, which means we have a sharp in our key signature, F sharp. And our B flats are, well, they're no longer B flats, they're B naturals. So make sure you play your B naturals. Here we go. The first B natural is pinkies, the 2 pinky version. Okay, that's the second note of the song. And remember, we need our thumb in the back for that 2 pinky B natural. And ready, set, play. Go ahead and play that one again if you need more help or more practice. Number 31 is a folk song called the Harvest Song. And it starts by using a lot of those high notes that we learned back on page 8 and page 7. And if you need the fingering guide for your high E, F, G, and A, there's one at the back of the book as well. That fingering guide shows you where to put your fingers for those notes that are in the higher register. If you're set and ready to go, let's play the Harvest Song together. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 E-anda, 2 and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, set, go. You can pause and practice and then rewind and review that one as many times as you need to. Or set a metronome at a speed that's right for you and work on it. But come back and review it so that you can show yourself you've made the progress that you deserve. Our next exercise is number 32. It's Simple Gifts, and this is an American folk song. Let me tell you how we're going to play this. We're going to start and play line 1, line 2, and line 3. But that's not the end of the song. At the end of that line 3, it says Dies al fine. That means go back and play line 2 again because of the sign and the fine. So line 1, line 2, line 3, line 2 to finish. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Remember those low fingerings for F and E. Our last exercise is number 33, and it's accent on clarinet. This piece is written in cut time, but with quarter notes. So they're going to sound like eighth notes would in 4/4. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, like that. Now, what's special about this exercise written for just clarinets is we're going to keep our right hand down between the notes of the first and second measure. So you're going to keep those fingerings down, fingering the D fingering as you go from B flat to D, B flat to D. In measure 3 and 4, we get to use the E flat C combination that we did at the top of the page and on page 9. E flat to C, E flat to C, and I mean alternate C. And then for measure 7 and 8, for measure 5 and 6, we get to use the A and C. Again, our right hand is going to stay down for A to C. Let's try this. B flat D. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Now you may need to work on that on your own a few times, and you may need to work on it a little bit slower, but take the time and do it. Do the work and get your fingers accustomed to making the connection between the notes. You'll be glad you did in time. It might not show up immediately in your playing, but it's going to help build your technique in the weeks, months, and years to come. So until I see you again next time, please keep practicing.